Welcome back to Up North at 4. Perry Pokrandt and Kate Gardner joining us now from FORK, which stands for Feeding Our Rural Kids. We've had you on the show in the past, but today is a huge day.
Big day.
For your organization. You guys are unveiling the Family Food Helpline. What is this and how did this come to be, Perry?
Well, FORK started as an organization committed to providing nutritional support to children from food insecure homes across Vilas and Oneida County. We now operate 5 of our own nutrition programs, which we do in Pines, Three Lakes, and the Phelps School District. Our endowment then stepped out and said, we are going to support organizations across Vilas and Oneida County whose missions mirror that of FORK's.
Okay.
So that takes care of 2 aspects of what we do, but education is a very, very important part of what FORK is about, informing people about what food insecurity is, and more importantly, and that's where the Family Food Helpline comes in, what support is available to you locally. Okay. And that's where we're starting today.
Okay. So,
go ahead.
I was going to say, so as I understand it, people can call this helpline and they can just get access to resources, get direction to anyone that they need to talk to. How does this work for someone that is interested in calling?
Well, we started with, we created for the Social Service Department. This Family Food Helpline is a partnership with Oneida and Vilas County Departments of Social Services. We created a food security resource guide that will guide them, and it's broken down by town because there's a different menu of services available in each town. And so when a call comes in, this is what they use to direct people to the proper support.
Yeah, and Kate, there's an education element to this. There's also a pride issue to this. There's lots of people out there right now who may not know they're food insecure or they're insecure for the first time.
Yes.
How do we educate them that this is a resource they can call for help and it's not a pride issue? It's okay to do so.
Well, I think that's just a no-brainer for me. You know, we deal with a lot of people who come in and they meet our eligibility guidelines. And, you know, our staff is trained to help those people understand that a hand up is not a hand out.
Yes.
And, you know, and it's very important that we speak to the people that that call us in that fashion so that they feel comfortable calling the hotline or the helpline. And we're going to do the same with this line as well, to make sure that if people do call, they're treated with respect and dignity, and they're given all the information that they need to get back on their feet.
Yeah, absolutely. And this was this helpline was months in the making, if not longer. What kind of goes into all of this, and were there any hiccups, or was it pretty smooth sailing?
They giggle.
I just say you giggle, so it makes me a little nervous.
Every day's a hiccup. I think that's an understatement.
We're trying to connect 2 counties, basically, and so we're the ones that house the food line at our county. And so when somebody calls in, we ask them pertinent questions, but it's not, you know, because we're nosy. It's because we want to figure out what area they live in, so we know what resources are the closest to where they are. And we also ask for information about family composition, because as you know, there are specialty programs out there for elders. There are specialty programs out there for the kids in the school districts. And so if we know family composition, we have a much better chance of really zeroing in on the resources that we give them. So we just make sure that everything they could possibly be eligible for, they are. And the nice thing about this is, you know, while we operate on eligibility requirements, that doesn't always work for folks up here. And we have what we call the working poor. These are people who oftentimes work seasonal jobs. They work a lot of jobs, sometimes a lot of part-time jobs, and their income just puts them right above, you know, where it takes for them to qualify for our services. So this is a wonderful program that puts everything in one place where we can help those people that fall through the cracks with our, you know, food share programs.
Right, and WJFW is partnering with FORK. This is going to be a long-term relationship with us, and we're excited to be a part of that. And also, you mentioned earlier, it's for Oneida and Vilas counties. So there's lots of people watching now who are not in those counties, but they also have resources available to them if they call this number. How do they get that?
Oh, good question.
Yeah.
So the resource guide is broken down, you know, like I said, by area. So we just simply go through and we find out the area that they're in and we give them the resources from that area.
Great.
So if somebody is from Langlade or Lincoln County, we don't have all of the specifics of that, but Kate knows where those people are located, their support people are located, and they can connect those people. So don't be afraid to call. Even if you're not in Vilas or Oneida County, but we're going to transfer you to the right place, and we're going to make sure you find the help you need.
Exactly.
We appreciate all the work that you guys are doing, and of course, we're going to support you all the way. And that Helpline has gone live today, and if anybody out there is watching and would like some more information or they want to connect with the Helpline, you can find it at 888-479-3675. Perry, Kate, we appreciate you guys coming
Thank
on.
you.
We wish you
Thank
all the
Thank you,
best
guys. We appreciate
in
it.
the future, of course. We're going to take a break here in Up North at 4. Stick with us.